Hello everyone, my name is Xie Ziyang. Today I'm very glad to present my research in AUP397. The title of my study is The Impact of Short Videos and Live Streaming Incumbency on Residents' Irrational Consumption. Thank you for your time. Now let's move to the content. Here is the outline of my presentation. I will divide my report into four main parts: introduction, research purpose, data analysis, and conclusion. I will explain each part in detail one by one. First of all, let's look at the research background. Nowadays, live streaming incumbency is very popular all over the world, and it has completely changed people's shopping habits. Live rooms use all kinds of marketing tactics, which easily lead people to buy things impulsively and irrationally. Such blind spending will finally bring negative financial troubles to customers. What's more, most pressure studies only focus on a single aspect. There are not enough research discussing the whole relationship chain of marketing stimuli, irrational consumption, and the financial impacts. This is the where my study starts. Next is the problem statement. First, live streamers always create a feeling of urgency and scarcity with limited time discounts and limited stock. This pushes audience to make quick purchase decisions. Second, hosts rely on emotion communication and real-time interactions to win trust, which makes shopping more attractive. Different from traditional shopping, people no longer buy goods only based on their real needs. Instead, they are driven by external stimuli to make impulsive purchases. These are the main problems this research focuses on. Now let's move to the second part, research purpose. This study has four main goals. First, I aim to analyze the relationship between the three core variables. Second, I want to find out how live streaming marketing influence people's consumption behavior and personal financial situation. Third, this research tries to make up for the gaps in the current academic studies. Last, I hope to put forward used advice to promote healthy and rational online consumption. Based on the background and research purpose, I put forward three research hypotheses. Hypothesis 1: assume the marketing stimuli have a significant positive relationship with irrational consumption behavior. Hypothesis 2 states that irrational consumption is positively related to negative financial impacts. Hypothesis 3 believes that marketing stimuli can directly cause financial impacts on consumers. Later data analysis will test these three hypotheses. The third major part is data analysis. In this research, I will use questionnaires to collect data from participants. The survey covers residents' basic information, their view of living streaming marketing, consumption habits, and financial states. After collecting data, I carry out several statistical tasks, including reliability task, descriptive statistic, and the personal correlation analysis. These methods help me check the quality of questionnaire and verify my research hypothesis. This slide shows the detailed design of my questionnaire. It is divided into five sections. Section A collects respondents' demographic information such as gender, age, and education. Section B investigates users' daily usage behavior of live stream shopping. Section C to E are designed to measure my three core variables: marketing stimuli, irrational consumption behavior, and financial impacts. Each part contains five measuring items. Yeah, here are the basic information of all valid participants. In terms of gender, female responds to take up a large proportion than males. For age description, most participants are between 18 to 25 years old. There are no respondents age over 55. This is the basic profile of my samples. Next is the reliability test results. I use Combus Alpha to test the internal consistency of each variable. The alpha value of marketing stimuli is 0.8, which means this scale has good reliability. However, the value of irrational consumption behavior and the financial impacts are all both below the standard level of 0.7. This is the one of the limit. This table shows the descriptive statistics of three variables. We can see that respondents generally feel exposed to high level of marketing stimuli in live streaming, while the levels of irrational consumption behavior and financial impacts are both moderate among participants. Now we come to the final results of hypothesis testing. Hypothesis 1 is not supported. It means marketing stimuli do not have a significant influence on irrational consumption. Hypothesis 2 and Hypothesis 3 are fully supported. To be specific, irrational consumption will lead to obvious financial problems, and marketing stimuli also directly cause financial pressure on customers. Every research has limitations. I summarize four main shortcomings of this study. First, the overall sample size is relatively small, so the result may not apply to the all groups. Second, two measurement scales have low reliability. Third, questionnaire filled with participants may have subjective bias and memory errors. Fourth, the study only discussed three variables and ignore other potential influencing factors. Now let's move to the last part, conclusion. According to all the data analyzed, I draw three main conclusions. First, various marketing tactics in live streaming cannot obviously trigger people's irrational consumption. Second, irrational consumption behavior will definitely bring negative financial impacts to consumers. Third, live streaming marketing will also directly increase people's financial burden. Overall, this research can provide useful reference for ration, consumption, and the standard development of live streaming in commerces. Corresponding to the conclusion and limitation, I put forward suggestions for three groups. For consumers, everyone should keep ration and shop according to real needs and control personal spending. For live streaming platforms and sellers, they need to use standardized marketing methods and reduce excessive promotion tricks. For future research, it is suggested to expand sample size, optimize questionnaire design, and add more research variables to get more comprehensive results. Finally, I would like to thank my supervisors for his valuable guidance throughout this research. Thank you all for listening. I look forward to feedback and discussions.